hands up, officer, don't you? Then pull your pants up. Promise you only we may never understand each other. There's no use, we ain't ever gonna grasp what each other's go through. Black boy, we ain't gonna lie to you. Black boy, we don't like the sight of you. Pull up on the side of you, when the roll down profile, then we wonder why we see this of you. Probably coming from the dope house, you can let your slide, but that's your light it flew out. We know you're hiding the hiding club, but another drug judge, homie, is back inside for you. In just in case that you might do, we got that try to do, pizza do right at you. We'd be delighted to unload it in your bag and walk up lay that taser on the side of you. Fucked up, but what the fuck am I to do? I keep telling myself, keep doing what you're doing, no matter how many your lives are ruined. It's for the red, white, and blue. It's time to go fight in you and fizz, head right into. No one's ever gonna die at you. Why? Cause you're a right boy. You're rocked out, and mama not to me trying to tell me how to live. Right boy, when you cop up, I don't listen to it cause my head is like a sieve. Right boy, you're untouchable, the one's coming to an end. I don't even care, nobody can tell me shit cause I'm a big rock star. Black boy, we don't get your culture ran. We don't care what a government's done to fuck you over, man. Don't tell us your attitude's a result of that. A photo dash where you get the chip on your shoulder wet. Why you kicking that soda can? Pull your pants up, we about to roll up and throw your ass in the van cuff. You don't have to know our plans or what our intentions are. How kinds are close to our chest, you better show your hands. And put our minds more where these will get shot in the thigh, boy. Come fly your die, boy. We're fighting the crime, boy. Here come the swine, trying to clean the streets from all this minorities. That's what we call them pick sides for. They're like eyesores to police. Talk to you like it's just a piece of trash. Feels like I'm really stuck in the time warp to me. As I kick this vaccine and get these mixed reaction. As the beat be vaccine, it's like we're drifting back into the 60s. Having black skin is risky cause this keeps happening. Throughout history, African Americans have been treated like shit, and I admit there have been times where it's embarrassing to be a right boy. You're a rock star, but mama talking to me, trying to tell me how to live. Right boy, when you cop up, I don't listen to it cause my head is like a sieve. Right boy, you're untouchable, the world's coming to an end. I don't even care, nobody can tell me shit cause I'm a big rock star. Seems like the average lifespan of a white man is more than a tri-stanner, black lifespanner. I wonder sometimes if I just play scanner, I feel like checking out on life, can't escape this circumstance. I'd rather hear him say die inward than die antward. Ninja, now it's better disguised banner. But that's life, strapped cause we're strapped financially and can't find answers. We're applying, but McDonald's seems to be the only franchise that'll hire, so how can we have higher standards? As Dallas overshadows a battle for Black Lives Matter. We fight back with violence, but acts like that. Black guys on the movement, which makes Black Lives Matter. At cops and cops matter. That's why it's at a stalemate. It can't arrive at a compromise, so it's black ups. I wonder if we hire more black cops. The crap stops. The block is our backyard officer, not the crack spot. Got the attack dog off us, man. You're Zach all pissed off at us at a traffic stop. And bad cops fuck it up for the good cops. And man, stop. Send the white cops in the black neighborhoods who ain't acclimated to them like that's the way to do it. You've seen some fucking videos of rappers waving guns and know nobody black, so they act afraid of us. And that's racism, the fear that our fat black face gives them is subconscious racist. Wait, why are there black neighborhoods? Cause America segregated us, designated us to an area, separated us, sectionated us. When we tear it up, the only time pay attention paid to us. And education sucks, and every day's another funny grave for us. And leave our breaks for us. Why is it they treat us like dry island? We just want a safe environment for our kids, but can't escape the assignments. And don't take assignments to see how violent nature lies in the poverty that we face, or the crime waves the highest in the lowest classes, like the ways of violence. And we're trapped in these ways of vices that plague our anxiety, which makes our anxiety levels raise every time we see a devil's face. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. It's more like Billy Clubs and gas, and we really love it when you think we're guilty cause we're black. We can kill each other's facts. You kill each other's cats for silly stuff like hats. Single mothers struggling through substance abuse, while people with nothing to lose shoot each other for shoes. your food, public and views. Pull yourself up a bootstrap, where the fuck are the boots? The street act as a narrator, don't got weak comments or be that into a character. Just to see that, just to be black, you better be strapped with a damager or be Captain America like Steve Rogers. Cause no one always sees these cops stands, always sees them beat charges. We don't see them beat Rodney King unconscious and got off, so we don't need all your crooked police officers, peace offerings. Just keep marching till we reach Congress. But they're gonna say you're trying to take an irrational stance if you're trying to stand the flag, but somebody has to be the sacrificial lamb. So they call it a Kaepernick tantrum if you don't stand for the national anthem. We raise it, you better praise it, you'll be made feel like a traitor. We'll treat you like Ryder Dangerfield. Home of the brave is still racist field, so this whole nation feels like a plantation field in the country that claims that its foundation was based on the United States ideals that had its native scales. Got you singing the Star Spangled Banner to a piece of cloth that represents the land of the free that made people slaves to build.